Alright, we're back. And we're allegedly live. It's been a while, but I do have the benefits of having my missing riposte button and missing protection button back. Because of course we've reloaded the save, it's been like a week and a half later or something. And just for the benefit of any viewers we might have, my middle mouse wheel is gone screwy, and basically it won't scroll down at the moment, but it will scroll up. So I'm probably going to have to get a replacement, but for now, for tonight's episodes, if I want to zoom out the camera, I have to do it manually with the page down button on the keyboard, which zooms out. It's a lot more clunky than doing it with the mouse, essentially. Also, patch 3 for Baldur's Gate 3 has actually been on the Steam servers for about 3 weeks now, but the developers are like testing it and updating it, and I'll just check that the correct players have the correct characters. Yeah, that's cool.
Looking out for,
I've
been looking out for that patch for some time.
On Thursday or Friday, on Thursday they uploaded a new patch file called temporary audio for testing purposes, and then on Friday they updated they actually put up the public patch, but they haven't released it yet. So it's been sitting there since about 20 past 2 in the afternoon or something on Friday, so hopefully we'll get that patch Monday or Tuesday or something. But it seems like a big one because they spent 3 weeks testing it, so it might break existing saves and give us cool new stuff like new classes or races. Because the modding community has already unlocked the Barbarian, Sorcerer, Paladin and Bard classes. Oh, and Monk and Druid. They're not fully functional, as in, you know, a lot of skills and spells don't have the correct descriptions and we've just got like placeholder strings of text, because they've literally just like, it's not like modders have gone, here's my version of the class. It's like, no, they've just unlocked the placeholder work in progress classes and then tweaked a little bit as per their desires.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I don't have any mods installed currently. I did do as I said earlier before we started, I played around a bit with the Paladin placeholder mod class, and I was like, if that's really the starting equipment for the Paladin, that is seriously tanky, and I like it a lot. But being seriously tanky in this game just means the monsters ignore you, and you can't really protect people well. There's different kinds of tanking. There's people on the forums going, whoa, we can't taunt people, how are we supposed to tank? And it's like, well, you can't be a taunt tank in D20, basically. I mean, maybe a little bit in Pathfinder if you really commit to it. You can be a endurance tank where basically you're so tough that the party healer doesn't need to heal you and can focus on other people. You can try being an aggro tank. That doesn't always work well. It doesn't work with the Baldur's Gate 3 AI at all. It just ignores you unless there's no other choice. Right, so shall we go deal with these unconscious? Oh, Novice Dull Will Booyag Cult. The Booyags are the more powerful spell cut. The Booyags are like the magic users and the novices like the clerics, I think. And there's a few bugbears over there. We had a plan last time and it didn't go too well. So what we're going to do this
Correct.
time.
Well, does the wizard want to come and join us on this side?
Oh,
I'm okay on this side. I mean, oh, you've got... Oh yeah, there's guys over there, isn't there, as well?
something I wanted to say quickly from having walked in here with another character. You remember how Volo was standing down near the entrance, and then when we attacked the goblins, he just wasn't there. In the conversation you can have with him, the goblins drag him away to somewhere further into the compound. But there's no animation or anything for that. The description just says they take him away and then he disappears. So he was probably dragged away from the fight and didn't just magically drink his potion of invisibility, which our thief stole from him.
Well, he shouldn't be standing there.
So in other words, he didn't turn invisible and bugger off. He's been dragged away and locked up in a cage somewhere deeper in.
Okay.
Thank you, doke.
Right. So planning. Service potion of animals speaking. I don't have anything explosive to throw at those goblins on the floor.
There is that fire wine barrel. that we
Good
can
point. I mean, I could break it, but I don't have anything to set it alight.
use. I do also have some grease bottles that we can throw.
Uh-huh. Well, I suspect if we throw something, it might wake them up and start a fight, so...
There are 3 sleeping guys over here.
Yeah, they're bugbears, aren't they, I think? Or... No, one's a goblin.
Yeah, 2 bugbears and a goblin. So
Tell you
if
what,
there's
if
any way
you're-
that you can bring that fire wine over here and throw it at them.
Oh, you
that'd be
want to
really
see...
useful.
Yeah, we can totally go pick up the barrel and take it over there. You might want to sneak when you... Oh, okay, don't sneak. They're really drunk. So if we just walk this way and get to a kind of central position here... I think he's talking about those 3 down there up ahead of you.
There's also, just by this crate or jail cell down on the floor here, there are potion of fire resistance, potion of greater healing. I think there's 2 of those.
Okay, I'm going to move to the other side of those.
Next to the cage, just underneath where my character is stood.
There's a cage?
Yes.
Well,
Can you see that?
I already have a
Can I already
potion of
see that?
fire resistance, but that potion of greater healing sounds like... Let's
Oh,
be
lightning
honest, we've only got
resistance,
1 or 2 of our party
greater
members who might
healing,
not...
fire resistance.
Well, look, I'll be here ready to spring into action when it all kicks off.
Okay, I'm going to jump up to where the wizard is to get a good vantage point.
Oh, thank you, I appreciate... Hang on, actually, in that case, I'll come down this way, right? Because
Then I'll
Pick
chop.
up these potions before I trash them.
we
That's
can... We can deal with
They're
just
next to
the
the
one group of
crate.
monsters without having to deal with both at once, I think.
I will give me the signal and I'll chop down some fire wine.
I prefer to pick up these potions before I start burning stuff.
don't know
They're
what you mean.
down here, you say, but... Oh, yeah.
Next to the cage there, there's 3 of them.
4.
Oh, there's another potion of healing there as well.
Wine and small bottle with a... Don't know. Okay, go some.
Okay. I will.
Well, that worked. Damn it, the goblins woke up anyway.
Yeah, for some reason I'm surprised, even though I stood next to you.
Apparently it's my turn, even though it isn't. So...
And it's my turn as well.
Yeah, but I literally can't take any actions yet, so...
Hang on,
We must
do I
not
have
be
anything
linked.
flammable I can give you?
Oh, it's Will's turn. Got it.
He's having a bad day.
Which one? Oi! You. Victim. Tried it. No. Okay. Sorry, initiative. It's still not letting me take any actions. Surprised. Oh, okay. Alright, well, nobody's surprised now.
I'm going to burn the whole thing down.
Yes! Oh, I should
Nice.
do a quick paranoia check in a moment. All good?
He's just laughing at her.
Alright.
Wow.
Okay, so the main... So that thing, that spell, gives them a penalty on a saving throw of my choice, but much more importantly, makes them take extra damage when I do this, if I hit. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
What? Okay. Don't have a lot of choice here, unfortunately, so... Oh yeah, big threat. Now I'm out of movement. Stimk is Stimky. It's like Stinky but with an M. Okay, that might have been a bit excessive. He only had like 2 or 3
Just a
hit
little
points
bit.
left.
Yeah.
So apparently,
All I did was throw a bottle of rum at him.
you remember our experience with
Just
the
one
ogre
gold
last
piece worth
time?
of rum.
Apparently stealth is broken as all hell, as we discovered last time, but a lot of people have noticed it. So that's likely to get patched. Alright.
Interesting.
Sorry, just
So
pillars are
might-
making it really... It's not wanting to let me... Oh, you fucking idiot, Will!
Just
Oh,
keeping
and
it
he
indoors.
doesn't even attack then! Useless bastard. Right. Get out of the flames. You'll make it any worse for yourself. Right. Well, you two are in an interesting position up there.
Yeah, I'm gonna move now.
Load of flames
Probably
down
for
at the
frame,
bottom.
actually, just... Oh, I can get rid of those. It's just getting down.
I think it would be rather wise to give one of these potions of fire resistance to Will. Okay, I can't split them out in combat, so I'd have to give them both to him. How long's
Oh,
it burning
should've
for?
fallen on her.
One more turn. Okay, he'll be fine. We'll have a short rest after this, assuming we still got it.
Oh, she can't jump over there.
Oh
There's a
God,
massive
really?
hole right there in the thing. She can't go through there. Okay, I'll just send it there.
We can do this if we be and queue it. Yeah. Right, that's another dead gobbo. What the hell was that? Okay, he had a pan lid on him. It looked like a bizarre meal. The handle wasn't too obvious, and it...
This guy's got a scroll of blindness.
Right. We have stuff to sell. You are our designated seller. You can have a look at the pot lid
I'm
and see
also
what I mean.
way overburdened.
Okay.
Please don't force stuff into it. I've got a
Well,
great
I can
sword
take
here.
like another £20 of weight limit.
What are we doing about this goblin over here?
I'm going to
Yeah,
completely...
That might be worth a look.
What? Oh!
There's a goblin.
Did you
over here
see
on this
what I
tower.
just saw?
No, I saw you make a roll.
I saw a secret door. Well, it's not a secret door. But it will be a secret door in a moment.
Oh yes, there's a goblin over here we should probably go to.
See what I mean?
Do we want to go and see what this goblin's got going on.
Absolutely, but I just wanted to see if it was like a little space behind the wall. Or looks like it's a big thing back there through that wall, so we'll go check that later. That might be another Underdark entrance if they're always behind a crack wall. Right, I want to kill this goblin shaman. Oh, okay, that works. I mean, I was gonna... Okay, yep. And we all leveled.
We leveled.
Which means I'm really angry. Because
really?
all my reactions that aren't attack of opportunity have immediately vanished upon levelling, as is always the case. And what the hell is that on Will? That condition that he's suddenly gained that he didn't have before. That has no mouse over description.
Reduces our AC by 2. He's covered in acid. Of course he is.
He's not covered in acid. Got a
It
red
says he is on
glow. Oh well. What do we got here then? Anything nice?
Shaman had a couple of scrolls, Witch Bolt and Mage Armor, which no doubt it would have used. And where is it?
Right, can I make a
Solo's
slight...
Guide to the Sword Coast.
Can I make a tiny request here?
Mm-hmm.
We don't level now. We go back to the shops and then we level one at a time, because every time one of us levels, it resets the shop inventories. So if we all level at once, we get one reset, and if we're fishing for items that, like, fancy stuff we want, or really want, you know, then leveling one at a time gives us a better chance of getting things we like. And the waypoint's down there. Yeah, you might have to go down the way we came up. Or you can hurt yourself.
No, I can't.
I mean, I can hurt myself because I've got the hit points to take it, but I wouldn't advise the rest of you do so on a regular basis.
No, the rogue's got the second story. He gets reduced falling damage.
Okay. We're definitely going to be resting after this, right?
I'll be along in some time.
Yeah, you do know that way won't get you down, right? Oh, you might have found another way. Right, cool. So
Yeah,
I'm
the
going
ladder
to, after we finish leveling, I'm going to need to save and reload just to get my reactions back. Same goes for Will, actually, in his reactions as well. Will, don't be a Wally. Right.
Do we want to keep Will with the party, or switch him out for someone who isn't quite as special?
No, it was just a pathfinding issue. He was trying to work out how, he was just standing there, not running all the way back to the vines to climb down and come round, because he just didn't know where he should go. Whereas my character is now running towards Will's location, as Will now is climbing down the vines, and has even climbed up to the top to be an idiot, to be fair.
I'm slowly walking towards the grove.
You know we've got a
account of me being
teleport
very,
spot
very,
down
very-
here, right? So we can go
Oh
quicker.
yeah, I took that. I'm just over encumbered, so I'm walking towards the grove.
So,
That spot.
if we
Right,
can
I have
check
to,
the blacksmith for the one-handed warhammer +1, I'd be interested in that. But apart from that, I think I'm pretty much covered, unless we can find some heavy armor. There's not very much heavy armor in the game at the moment, and I don't think that blacksmith ever sells it. I mean, he does sell one. It's not. Sorry, what was that, Neil?
I need to quit out. My game's doing that slow down thing again.
Oh, okay. Well, in that
I'll be
case,
back
this is a
momentarily.
perfect opportunity, while you do that, for me to save and reload. When Elena has finished
Okay.
trading. Alright.
Can I sell a load of stuff? Yeah.
Well, not while I'm... No, apparently I can't save at the moment. Probably because you're trading.
Okay, I've quit out.
Okay. Yeah, now I can save. It's not pod people problems, it's Medivan and heroes. Right, saving and... Oh god. What? That's... Why... Okay, load. There it is. For some reason the new save hadn't moved to the top of the save list and was back in its old position. I was like, what? It was still syncing up. Lovely.
Yeah, confusing.
Well, it was for me, because normally for me this is a single player game, and I'm like, I shouldn't have to connect to the internet to play it, to a multiplayer server to play a single player game. This isn't Dragon Age 3, you know. The shit one with the unplayable controls. I mean, to be fair, Dragon Age 2 had its own issues because it was rushed out in 18 months and was barely even remotely finished by the time it was released.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm having an issue joining right now. It's telling me that there's no free slots.
Oh, I'll look into that when it's finished. It's literally nearly finished reloading it. It might have been because I was loading the save.
Oh, has it? Okay, that's for a moment.
The load bar is full, and there we go. There's the black screen and the T-posing and the missing textures and stuff. Theoretically, you should be good to connect now.
We don't even know these people. That doesn't matter.
Now, while leveling causes these to disappear, actually clicking the button and going through the leveling screen might cause them to disappear again. So we'll see what happens when the time comes. I can give you more things to sell.
Finish loading.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, things to sell. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 oil paintings that you can sell.
Let's see how much coin this guy's got.
About 1300 I think, roughly. But I've now given you the paintings, and the Necromancy of Fae, or the Necronomicon of Fae, is still in my inventory and won't go away. As is Bloody Shadowheart's puzzle box that she won't let go of, but always goes into my inventory when she's not around. It's almost as if they blatantly want me to play with it when she's not watching. But I don't want to put my hands
so
in her
Will's
box.
condition says reapply hex. He can.
Yes.
It remains fully rested and can cast
Yeah,
hex. Without
so
spending
basically, once he casts the spell, he can keep casting it without using the spell slot.
Okay.
That's
Is that why he's flashing red?
the hex spell gives the target disadvantage on one saving throw of my choice, but it also means his Arcane Eldritch Blast do an extra d6 necrotic damage to the target every time he hits. So basically now he's cast it once, he can just keep putting it on... It's concentration, so he can only have it on one target at a time. But he can mess them up.
Of course it does. You would choose strangers over us. Not what I said. Can we stop shouting?
I don't think Aaron the Trader changes his inventory much at all. While we're waiting and trading's happening, who would like to level first? Because I would like to go see what the blacksmith gets when we level, so that I know if there's anything I want, because I'm being greedy.
So we have 2,965 party gold now.
Okay, that's a lot.
Oh, hang on. I'm getting more stuff in my inventory. So,
Oh, is that the 4 oil paintings I gave you?
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, we might want to get some
Is there
more.
any more, Neil?
Oh, you can have the.
You know, you don't have to drag them across, you can double click them now. I don't know if that's a patch or...
That's really helpful to know. File level will
Oh,
now.
actually, no, you'll have to drag them across to me, but to put them into the cell screen.
No, I'd have to right click to do that. Anyway, I'll level Will now because it'll be fairly quick. Ish. Oh, level 4, we get
Is there anything
custom
else?
funky stuff. Because we get the feats. We give Will defensive duelist.
Yeah, Aaron has only got 158 gold available to us now.
Right.
Hells take me. What I wouldn't do for better tools. Looking for steel?
So with one party
well,
member leveled,
Something close.
I'm checking the blacksmith. Nope. Nothing I desperately want there. I mean, the two-handed sledgehammer +1 is nice, but I'd rather have a one-handed one to go with my shield fighting style. Which actually is not very easy to utilise in multiplayer because you don't get people standing near the fighter when they're vulnerable as often as they should because they're all moving around doing different funky, cool, interesting things. So looking at the weapons for sale here, we got... I mean, you've probably got a magic staff anyway, right? And I know our rogue's got a magic short sword. I've got this war pick +1, which is a very light weapon. So no, nothing I want there. Why doesn't one of you two level, and then I can check the shop again?
Yeah, I don't have a magic staff yet, by the way.
Oh, would you like one? I mean, we'd have to go and get it, and we could do that without Will in the
Oh,
party.
yeah, I know. I know about that.
Oh, you know about that.
Yeah, I can wait. I can wait. I'm quite happy to level now. Okay.
Enjoy the special new level 4 stuff.
Yeah, I have new spells to pick. 1 second.
Lovely. In addition to your spells, what kind of feat are you going for? Are you just going for stat boosts or something
druids.
else?
Who uses wooden tools?
Sure,
Oh. Oh,
Is that everything?
I just realised something.
That's everything.
Because you have scrolls you could learn from as well.
I do.
Are you checking for redundancies on level up choices?
At the moment, I'm just looking through feats.
Oh, okay. They're mostly combat related, aren't they?
They are.
I miss my forge.
You could take the cleric novice one where you can cast a few cleric spells or something like that, if you want. Well, I might do that.
intelligence. Oh, the thing with that is, so my intelligence is 16. I've got the headpiece that raises it to 18 anyway.
Oh yeah, so it might still just be raised to 18 because it's
Well, it's,
the
it's
plus
only
one
going to be
probably.
raised to 18.
The plus one probably
But
won't
I could raise
go
it to
on top.
18 and give the headpiece to somebody else and wear something else when it comes along.
This is true.
Or when I hit level 8, I can raise it to 20, obviously.
You won't be hitting level 8. The level cap is level 4 in early access.
Yeah, you know, I mean later on.
Yeah, I know later on, but no, I was bringing that up because some patches during early access might break existing saves if they update things quite significantly.
What I wouldn't do for
So-
better tools.
Or I basically take the cleric initiate thing and take cure light for now, cure wounds.
That could work. I mean, I was actually instead of cure wounds, you might want to take the healing word, which is the smaller heal, but it's a ranged one, so you can do it without having to get into danger. Because you're playing a more squishy class. I mean, I was thinking of taking that one and taking protection from evil. Be like a proper paladin, you know, like, yeah! Haven't decided yet, though. Actually, no, I shouldn't do that, and because there's a magic item we can find that can do it for me.
There we go.
Damn druids. Who uses
Mhm.
wooden tools?
Oh, actually, is it worth me taking Sacred Flame with a wisdom of 10? It's not going to do a lot of damage, is it?
It's, in my experience, a lot of enemies pass their saves against that.
Okay, hang on. Sorry.
It's fine. It's really fine. Yeah, we want to be in a good position
Where are my boots?
to do well. Wonder what our rogue's doing back there. It's taking his time. Are things still slow and chuggy for you, or have they improved?
Okay, I've leveled.
Alright, let's check the blacksmith again.
Looking for steel? I have, well, something close.
Well, his inventory did randomize again. Still doesn't have what I want, but we now know that it changes. Yeah, Neil, do you want to level next?
Yep, give me a second.
Cool. What are you doing over there? Are you robbing
Nothing.
the poor
Doing
trader?
cool. He's been a good little rogue.
I'm suspicious now. This sounds like you're doing something illegal.
Nope, just loitering. It's not illegal.
With as much intent as you could possibly muster. Am I right?
Yeah,
You would choose
extreme loitering.
over us.
So yeah, if we wanted to go see that lovely old woman who's not even remotely a hag, and doesn't move like a hag, who's living out in the forest, who offered to see one of us about the thing in our head, you know, because we know she had some kind of magic staff that
What I wouldn't do for
our
better
magician
tools.
might be interested in possessing. Hooray, let's check the shop. I bet he's still not going to have it.
Looking for steel? I have, well, something close.
Oh, it doesn't seem to have randomised this time. Okay, so it might have just randomised when one of us leveled up to 4 and then is waiting for someone to hit 5th. Let's find out. I'll level myself now. How badly do I need the extra carrying space? Extra carrying capacity. I'll take Shield Master for just blocking spells and stuff.
Makes a lot of sense.
So basically, if I have to make a dex save against something, oh my god. Okay, the Blacksmith's Forge is back now. He's not floating in thin air.
Looking for steel? I have, well, something close.
It looks slightly different, but still he doesn't... It's all two-handed weapons or light weapons, and I'm wanting a kind of regular one-handed weapon, you know, like a hammer or mace or axe or something that's like... You know, we're veering into +1. I mean... You know what, actually, that +1 scale mail armour is pretty cheap, so if you wanted to grab that, I wouldn't complain.
Okay.
Well, that's before his markup, obviously.
$1,600.
I can give you my old armour as a placeholder, well, as a, you know, part exchange.
Why is the dwarf is basically naked on my screen?
Hey! I'm getting measured for a new suit of armour. Getting the blacksmith to eye up these marvellous pectoral muscles. I mean, look at that.
The
You know,
worst,
you got to
I've
fit
ever
those
seen.
inside an iron shell.
It's the worst thing I've ever seen.
What are you talking about? It's like a luchador Mexican wrestler.
Oh my god. It's like a bad superhero.
Captain Pants returns.
God.
I have a...
Let's have a look, actually.
Oh
How bad
god.
mine-
Yeah, leveling broke my
God.
reactions again. So I'll have to save and reload in a bit.
That's a little advanced, isn't it?
What, those
Alright.
extra straps on the hips? They look a bit weird, don't they?
Well, that's almost like Victoria's Secret.
Are you saying that having a weird alien tadpole stuck in this woman's head has caused her to develop a taste for slightly dodgy kinky underwear and other tadpole related stuff? Hey! And now I have ridiculous arm plates but no shoulder plates.
I miss my French.
I'm gonna have to save and reload again because leveling broke my reactions. Again.
Okay. That's right, my spell slots at the moment say that I've got one first level spell and 3 second level spells.
Oh, do you have the button to recover a few?
Yeah, I do, but I have a lot more than that. I have 7
Okay.
first level spells.
Well, we'll go back to camp and swap out Will for someone else and go somewhere other than goblin space, or maybe go through that crack in the wall, you know, because Will wants to fight with goblins. It's pretty much all he's about at the moment. I wonder if he's
Yeah,
fought
I have a new
ahead to...
poison spell I want to try out.
You got what?
And I have mirror image and some poison spells I want to try out.
Ooh. Why do...
I'm wearing the
oh.
poisoner's robes, so I get extra damage.
Yeah. No. I was like, why is this card on my desk? And I picked it up and I remembered why. And I need to remember that clock is an hour fast. Right, reactions are fixed. I now have an insane amount of reactions. I have 4 combat reactions queued up at the moment, okay. And only one
If
of
we
them.
can get away without going to camp right now, I've still got all my spell slots.
Oh, okay. Well, the only reason I
For
was...
some reason,
Yeah.
my hotbar with all of my spells and stuff on it keeps resetting.
You can click the little lock to lock it so it doesn't reset. But basically when you get new spells and stuff, it tends to add them automatically. I mean, if we want to change out Will, we have to go back to camp to do it. If we don't want to change them out, we can still do other stuff.
Well, we can do other stuff, that's fine.
Sorry, I couldn't hear. A plastic bottle was being crushed in the background to be put in a recycling bag. And it drowned you out there.
We don't need to swap out Will. That's what I'm
Okay.
saying.
Back to Goblin Camp then,
Yeah,
or
let's go
somewhere
back to
else?
the crack. Let's go check out the crack, shall we?
Yeah.
Okay. We can do that from here with the fast travel button, because fast travel is cheating. It's cheating. Right, I'm back in the Goblin Camp. And I'm waiting for the Goblin Camp to load all its barriers and spikes and stuff, because it didn't want to. Hang on, where's that? Where does that ladder go?
Isn't that's the ladder that up to where I was fighting the last fight?
Yeah, I was just checking if it goes all the way or not. Oh, there's a
Yeah,
trap.
that's the way that I came down.
Okay, there's a trap there. Not going that
Oh,
way.
there's also a chest as well.
Climb up here.
Let me disarm the chest, the trap, and I'll get to the chest.
Sure.
It's the way that I went.
Well, I
It's
am.
that chest trap, is it?
I'm back at the crack.
Oh, I didn't disarm the chest.
Yeah, it's annoying. I haven't worked out a way of disarming trapped chests yet.
Dude.
I've worked out ways of unlocking them, but the traps you just don't seem to be able to disarm. What's going on over there?
I failed to disarm the trap and set it off instead.
Okay.
No biggie.
Yeah, I watched.
No biggie.
Hang on. Why? Huh.
Great, there was one agate stone.
Oh wow, really worth the trap then.
Yep, well worth it.
Tell you what, when we check through the crack, might be a good time to restart recording. Actually, no, we start about 20 past, so... Yeah, probably a good time to restart soon. I'll do that now, actually.